Who do people tell or actually hold themselves to that they are going to have positive, constructive feedback and keep themselves accountable to be on the path? And 90% of the times, it's just a friend or a spouse. They just tell their spouse, I need to pray more. They tell somebody at church at coffee hour, I need to pray more. So when we think about discipline as a habit, we have to understand that discipline is defined by clearly articulated goals that you are actuating in your life in a way that is actually practical and actionable, okay? So let's think about this if we were to write this out the correct way. So if we want to grow spiritually, and we're using that as an example of the discipline that we want to actually cultivate in our life, it needs to be something that follows this format, which gives us a clear sense on whether or not we are actually accomplishing our goals. See, discipline works when we have goals and we know what those goals are. So first of all, we have specifics. My specific is that I'm going to pray 10 minutes in the morning and the evening. How important is it to even say what time we are praying at in the morning and evening? I've ran into people and they go, well, I don't even know, I keep going to bed without saying my evening prayers. And I say, what time are you supposed to be saying your evening prayers every night? And they go, I don't know, I don't have a time. So it needs to be even as specific as saying, I am going to wake up in the morning and do my morning prayers at 7 a.m. for 10 minutes, from 7 till 7:10. Now, if you start 5 minutes late, it's not that big of a deal. The point is it needs to be something that you understand what time you need to do it at, because you have a set time you have to leave for work. So you need to know what time you have to wake up, what time you're doing the prayers, what time you leave for work. And then in the evening, rather than putting it off as an idea when you get wrapped up in a movie or doing something else, or you get tired or you want to lay down or X, Y, and Z, you have a set time. 8 o'clock in the evening, every evening, I do evening prayers. And I do them for 10 minutes. So in the morning, I have specifics, which is so important. 7 a.m., I do 10 minutes. 8 p.m., I do 10 minutes. That is my plan. Now, when I get into the timeline, I can say a goal is 6 months.